Hi, this is NS Reddy from Kautilya Institution, Tirupati. I'm working as a senior manager here, and I am with Mr. Abhinay Supreeth, one of our students who studied here last year. His his main aspiration is to go into top B schools, let that be the IIMs or the rest of the top private B schools too. Let me just get the information from him about the various aspects. And hi, Supreet. Just about yourself.
Sir, my name is Abhinay Supreeth, and sir, my father is a government employee. So there is no one particular place that I can tell that I'm hailing from. So I'm born in Bangalore, sir. My mother's place is Bangalore, and ever since then, my father been working and living in 10 to 12 different towns and cities. So I grew up in all these places. And coming to my schooling, sir, 10th class, which is important, so I'll mention from the 10th class. I finished my 10th class from Sri Chaitanya Techno School, which is in Anantapur. After that, for the inter, I went to Karnool. I studied there for another 2 years. And after that, I did my graduation, BTech in Mechanical Engineering from Reva University, Bangalore. And yeah, we are a family of four, sir. I also have a brother who is studying in Tirupati. And yeah, that's all about me, sir.
Fine. Right here. Well, Supreet, why have you chosen this as your career path, the management education, the MBA, etc.?
Sir, what is happening outside, no, sir. Like I read the recent post that you have sent in the group that almost more than 40% of the graduates are not finding the jobs. I'm also kind of one of such graduate after engineering. I was wondering like what can I do after this. I had options like I could go for the government exams, I could go for MTech and MBA, and all the things were in my head. And at that point of time, I met a guy like you know we used to work for some non-profit organization, and in there I met a guy, sir. His name is Adrian, some kind of guy. And this guy really inspired me, sir. Really inspired me. And when I went to find out about him, I learned that this guy is a CEO, sir. So there sparked this idea in my head. Somehow I have to become the CEO. So I went to the Google and I searched, okay, what can I do to become a CEO? So first thing I found is there is one management college called JBIMS, which is called the CEO of Factory of the CEOs. Okay, so at that point of time that I came to know, okay, there are premium institutes also for the MBA, and if I'm going to do MBA, I need to do in the premium institute so that I can have a boost up in the career and reach the level of CEO and CFO and all the stuff. So there began the spark, sir. There began. So I have to do MBA. So now after that, I found out about the IIMs. I know it's funny that, but I really didn't know about IIMs, sir. I'm an engineer. Maybe I was aiming for the MTech, so IISc and all that stuff. So then I came to know about the IIMs, sir. So of course I was looking for the courses and all the stuff. And firstly, I thought, okay, just an aptitude exam. What is there? It's not normal aptitude. No, I could figure it out on my own. This is what I thought, sir. So I gave an attempt, sir. I gave an attempt the first time. I just went and sat in the exam. And sir, that is like one of the I felt very useless in the exam, sir. Without preparation, I went and my brain was very swinging. And I came out, sir. I came out of the exam hall and I saw you, sir. I saw you. You were wearing the blazer and you were interviewing the students, how it went and the exam it went. So I thought, okay, I saw you and I thought, okay, this are now all these people are taking care of their students this much. And why didn't I have this kind of preparation? Sir, one thing, preparation is one side and moral support is one more thing that is very important, sir. And I saw you doing the moral support thing and I felt very happy, sir. So I went back to my home. I was living in Kadapa, sir, back then. I went back to my home. And of course, there, there were this Time Institute and all the other institutes that were available offering the CAD courses, sir. And I told to my dad, I saw this Kautilya Institute in Tirupati, and I think I want to join there. So so normally people go to Bangalore and all the other places, in order to get the courses done and things. So I did my research, sir. I did my research, and I found out that Kautilya, this institute offers most number of hours of classes than any other institute, sir. So on that day, I think it's a night, and my father contacted you, sir, and you were very polite and you handled it very cool, and you asked us to visit you once and check the classrooms and everything. So yeah, that's how the MBA spark has ignited, and that is the way I took to pursue it, sir. So that's how.
Okay, good to hear. Gave plenty of information. Fine. Why have you chosen SIBM, Symbiosis Institute, Pune? As you mentioned, there are various top institutes can be considered as factory of CEOs. Okay, so how can you find that Symbiosis really help you in that regard?
Sir, when I started here in the beginning, our faculty here is been very helpful, sir. First thing they did this, they listed out all the colleges that I should be aiming for. Sir, we always think about one thing, and sometimes, time might not always, be in the best favor for us. So different things happen. It's always best to have a plan B. And like I said, our faculty was mentioning all the colleges that I have to aim for. In that there was IIMs, top IIMs of course, and after that there was this NMIMS, SIBM Pune, and all these colleges are in 1.5 tier, around like that, sir, as far as I know. So anyway, sir, I aimed for the cat. I aimed for the cat, and I also know that I had to take every management, exam, because all this preparation, will be helpful to me at some point of my life. I know that. So, sir, after I finished my cat and I finished my snap, I got few calls. Like I was telling, I got few calls. In that, SIBM Pune interview went really well, sir, really well. And for the interviews, of course, you guys, sir, and all the lecturers trained me really well, sir, and that really helped me a lot. And even before me attending the IIM calls or IIM interviews or any other B schools interviews that I have applied outside, luckily this SIBM Pune calls were out and I converted it, and after that I stopped attending all the other interviews. So anyway, sir, I think that I just need some B school as a career path so that I can get knowledge and find my way to become CEO on my own. Anyway, that is kind of the dream I have right now. Maybe it will change. Maybe I don't know, sir.
So further details about Kautilya and Sridhar Sa's verbal ability classes, etc.
Yeah, definitely, sir, definitely, sir. So when we are talking about Sridhar, sir, the first thing I can remember is, sir, sir, this is a very big institute, sir. Plenty of students are studying here, and it is very hard to focus on one student, as far as I know, because lot of students here, sir. So, one thing that I like about Sridhar sir is, he initiated me. Like, he called me and asked me when are my interview dates. And I gave him all my interview dates. So, these are the dates that I'm going to have the interview. And, sir, I don't know how he remembered me. And that was Sunday, sir. That was not even a working day. And I had interview in the afternoon. So he called me on his phone and he asked me, Supreet, come over here. I have to take mock interview for you. Make it possible, because it's gonna help you, because without your mouth running it will be very tough to directly speak to the interview in the beginning. So that kind of care that our Siddha sir has for us, sir. Who will remember, sir? He has plenty of students to take care of, and he particularly remembered me and remember that I have interview. And he called me and he took my mock interview, sir, which went very well. And he asked me all the questions that the interviewer is gonna ask. So I felt very comfortable, and he threw me few what do you call suggestions regarding the verbal ability, and he told me to control the speed that I talk in the English and make sure that whatever I speak should be in the clarity, and all the suggestions he gave me. So yeah, that's how his verbal ability classes and also the suggestions for the interviews help me.
Okay, really nice to interview you in this regard. So wonderful time to spend along with you. Fine. Thanks a lot for your time. Okay, I wish you all the best for your career.